Back again, part 2 of Beards Without Borders. You know I'm sick when I can't have a pipe or have a brew. And if I'm not feeling well, I have zero desire for this. Now this is a Burley blend. It's called MacBaren London blend. Can you see that? It's a shorter cut tobacco. Smells like, literally, if you've ever gone out when they're cutting hay in the summer, that's what it smells like. And then you get like a little vibe of like a sweetbread being baked. It's magnificent. Now I dedicate this pipe is just a Burley pipe. I only put Burley blends in this because I don't want the pipe to get ghosted, which means that it's carrying the residual aroma and flavors from another tobacco. This is a Burley pipe. It's unfinished, which means it's not filled with plaster, whereas this pipe it's a corncob pipe, but it's filled with plaster, so it's not rough like a corncob. It's all natural. It's got a Danish stem on it. Straight. Now this one will be out from my face. I'll do the charring light first. Oh, that's beautiful. This is a good back deck, front porch smell. Oh, it's magnificent. This will all. I got into this last summer when my roommate was away. My roommate goes away for the summer. House down at the Jersey Shore. I have a housemate, roommate, and when she goes away, I'll get out of work, sit out back, have a pipe, enjoy an adult beverage. Tonight, a grain beverage. This is Stone IPA, continuing that. And the smell is just incredible. I love it. I think that's why I like beard oils, different beard oils, is because I enjoy the very faint smell of the oils as the day goes on. I'm not a cologne guy. I don't like smelling other people's colognes, and I don't want people smelling my cologne. The only people I want smelling my beard oil is someone who gets close enough for me to smell it. It's beautiful. Oh gosh, this is just magnificent. Cobs burn cool. They're great. Like this is made out of briar, which is a root. Very solid wood. Withstands heat. Cobs, if taken care of properly, can last a long time, many years. If they're cleaned, you don't burn them too hot. You pace yourself. It's nice. Very nice. It's interesting. Being a single guy and dating again, trying not trying to meet women, but being open to it. You ever notice that, like, if you try something too hard, you don't get it, but if you just live your life, nice things happen. Growing a beard separates me from the clean-shaven guys, because not a lot of women like guys with big beards. A shadow beard looks cool, goatee looks cool, I rock them quite well. Now add a pipe to that. A big bearded guy, a big white bearded guy who smokes a pipe, and you're going to attract a different kind of woman, period. If you're already married, God bless you. And I hope everything is fantastic for you. If you're a single guy having a beard, you attract a different kind of woman, and if you smoke a pipe, it's a different kind of woman. Now, pipes usually remind women of their fathers or grandfathers. That's what I have. If a woman sees me smoking a pipe, she goes, "Oh, that reminds me of my grandfather." Great, just what I've always wanted, to remind you of your grandfather. But there's a warmth. I can't explain it. Now that I got the ember burning quite hot inside there, and I can feel the heat, I'll slow down a little bit. I won't puff it as hard, and I will just allow the smoke to kind of come out and really enjoy it. To the point where I smell it with my nose. Now, obviously, you're tasting the aromatic smoke in your mouth. But as the smoke comes out of here and out of here, you get a chance to smell it with your nose. It's a completely different sensation. Now, this is a rocking chair that I'm in. It's a rocking lawn chair. My roommate came home for the night from the Jersey Shore. She's in there watching TV. I like watching things on Netflix, putting on the TV, watching a movie, then turning the TV off. I will not sit in front of a TV for the entire night. You know how, like after dinner, a lot of guys will just, and families will just put the TV on and they keep it on until everybody goes to bed. I don't like doing that. I like watching one thing and then getting away. Now, what's really weird is I'm not hearing any crickets or any birds or anything chirping. I'm not hearing any nature. Everything is really, really quiet, which tells me there's a storm coming. No crickets, nothing. It's quiet. All I hear is the traffic from I-95, or actually 476 and 76, which are the main roads in the area where I live. On the nights that I'm not cutting hair, because I usually work till 8 o'clock, as late as 9 o'clock, I come home, have a late dinner, check email, make a video, watch other videos. I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers now, which makes me very happy. That's totally unintended, but I'm very happy about it. And I know it's a very niche audience. A lot of the ASMR folks enjoy listening to me as well. I have a background in radio and voiceover, which means that that I have to have a voice that's somewhat pleasing to the ear. So I've learned how to cultivate that, modulate my voice, try to make it so it's not irritating, a pleasure to listen to. I've narrated a lot of books, commercials, done about 350 commercial jobs in my lifetime, in addition to cutting hair. If you live in the New York to Philadelphia area, you've seen me in commercials on TV. I've played everything from a clerk to a guy driving a forklift to a doctor, a lot of medical commercials. I've done a lot of medical commercials, wearing a white lab coat with a stethoscope around my neck for various pharmaceuticals and things like that. I've done commercials for car dealerships. Right now this pipe is at its peak flavor. It's about halfway done, packed about half a pipe. It is magnificent. The sugars in the tobacco are coming out. It's very sweet, very aromatic, natural. No weird things added to this. I like the smell of a lot of different types of dark leaf. I also like the smell of green leaf as well. Like a lot of people who are into the whole 420 scene, with the new way of vaporizing the dab, the gel, it doesn't give off that same aroma that burning the leaf does. And I love the smell of it. I don't partake of it, but I love the smell of it. My favorite kind of nights are the nights where there is no breeze when I have a pipe. So I really like the smoke to be around me. Took a shower today, washed the beard, the one washing of the week. I had to use had to wash it 3 times because I put an excessive amount of beard wax on and beard balm on this past week. Wanted it completely clarified, completely. I mean, I just want this thing to shake in the wind right now. And I find that that the beard actually holds the smell of the pipe tobacco more when it's cleaner, when the beard is cleaner. Now, last time we did Beards Without Borders, I had a cigar that I really enjoyed. But cigars don't make your beard smell good. And don't plan on having any dates, because your breath smells nasty for a day after you have a cigar. But I will say that a good tobacco, not over-the-counter Carter Hall, which I don't mind the over-the-counter tobaccos, the Prince Alberts, what's the other one? Sir Walter Raleigh, Carter Hall, Velvet, those kind of. They don't make the beard smell as nice, I don't think. Although I enjoy them as well. The higher end tobaccos make the beard smell beautiful. And the goal is a nice, rich, whitish gray smoke. That lets me know how the smoke looks, lets me know that I'm puffing it at the right tempo. If it's burning too hot, the smoke is thin and it dissipates fast. So I'll do a deeper, slower puff, which creates a nice rich smoke. I'll show you, watch. I'll generate a really nice thick smoke if I can, watch. That's nice. That's very nice. Today while I was in the shower and getting dressed, I was put on Pandora and listened to the group Kansas from the 70s that I really enjoy. I love Kansas. At the time, it was considered progressive rock. It was different than everything else. A lot of keyboards, multiple instruments, flutes, keyboards, violins. I have in the past year I got a Bose SoundLink speaker. It's about this big, like this, and the sound is amazing. It's just as rich as the very large floor speakers that I used to have when I was younger. And I hook it up via Bluetooth to my phone and just put on Pandora. Love it. Love it. What kind of music do you listen to? I really enjoy it. Allman Brothers. Man, I was jamming to the Allman Brothers this morning as I was getting dressed. I like that song called One Way Out. That's early Allman Brothers. Really, really enjoy One Way Out. If you don't know the song, just Google it and listen to it. Live version is incredible. The studio album version is incredible. It's good pipe smoking beard music, in my humble opinion. There's that thick smoke that I love. Unlike cigarettes, which I've never smoked, when I take a puff, I don't blow the smoke away from my face like a lot of people do when they smoke a cigarette. I kind of let it come out of my mouth and just kind of go up. There's my roommate. I take care of a lot of cats here. I have 4 cats inside, and probably about 7 or 8 right now outside the house that I feed every day. I love animals. Because I'm out here right now, I don't know if anyone's going to show up. Usually a raccoon and a little baby raccoon show up. A possum shows up with a little baby possum. The skunks come out too. I hope the skunks don't come out. I don't want to smell like that. But it's almost like a little wild kingdom here, and I love it. I take care of the birds. Every morning I fill up a bird bath. If the bird feeders need filling, I do that. I put out black sunflower seed and thistle seed because I like the songbirds, and the very small finches are kind of cool. I get a lot of cardinals here. Do you get cardinals where you're at? The cardinals here are magnificent. Woodpeckers come out too. I live outside of Philadelphia, so I can hear the jets coming in for a landing and taking off, and the sky is always filled with all kinds of aircraft all the time. So I used to live out in the country where it was really black at night. When you walked outside, literally you could put your hand in front of you and you can't see your hand. It's so dark out here. The sky is always, seems like the sky is always lit from the city and from the suburban shopping centers and that type of thing. And I always have a sound of traffic. I'm always hearing tractor trailers downshifting all the time. I would much rather hear the sound of waves crashing. What are the sounds like where you live? What do you hear at night? If you were to sit out on your back step at nighttime, what do you hear? Now, this is number 2, and it's about 3/4 of the way filled. And I'm kind of feeling it, and I don't like the feeling of, I don't want to feel my alcohol. I don't want to be tired because of this. I'd rather be tired because of a hard day's work. So that's why I'm usually only 1 drink, or I'll have 2 if I'm eating. To help slow down the absorption of the alcohol in my system. I never had a drinking problem. Do you have an issue with alcohol? Do you drink too much? Do you wake up the next day having regrets about what you drank? Do you feel like you need a drink? Maybe take up smoking a pipe. And I'm not talking about a green leaf pipe. I'm talking about a tobacco pipe. It can calm you down naturally because you're not in a hurry. You're not relying on a chemical to alter your mood. I know a lot of people that drink too much, and it's a shame when I see lives getting wasted because of liquid or something they're putting into their bodies. Oh, that is just beautiful. I mean, tonight the smell of the hops is incredible. The taste of the beer. I love a bitter hoppy beer. The Burley pipe is incredible. I know tobacco is very expensive in other parts of the world. I can get it pretty cheap, and I know taxes are going up. I can get a tin of tobacco. One tin of tobacco will fill up a mason jar, and that is about, a tin is about anywhere between $8 and $12 US dollars. And this will last me a year. Now I have probably 50 or 60 different types of tobacco, depending on the mood that I'm in, what I want. If I want something aromatic, if I want something more woodsy, more smoky. So I like being able to have a choice. Hey, well, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Beards Without Borders. You can join me no matter where you are in the world to have a drink, have a pipe or a cigar, or green leaf or whatever you want. We can talk about things, relax, contemplate our day, our goals, what we want to achieve in life. I'm closer to 60 than I am to 50, and I still have very, very lofty goals. I'm not ready to, what do they say, just roll over and play dead. That's not going to happen here. If the good Lord wills it, I'll be here a long time. And my purpose on this earth is not done yet. Well, my brothers and sisters, if there's sisters out there watching this as well, I bid you peace. I want your peace. I want you to take my peace. Enjoy yourselves. Keep your eyes on the prize, on your goals. That's real important. Without goals, you'll wander. You know what a goal is? A goal is like a rudder on a ship. It helps direct you. If you don't have goals, that ship will just go wherever the wind blows. And you don't necessarily want to go wherever the wind takes you. You're put on this earth for a reason. You're put on this earth to achieve things for yourself, for your family, for other people. That's what a full life is. A full, rich life. A life well lived is a life where you're happy, you're satisfied, and when you are happy, satisfied, and peaceful, you pass that satisfaction and peace on to other people. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. Appreciate it. Again, my name is George Bruno, also known as the Sultan of Silver. You can find me on Instagram at George A. Bruno. On my Facebook business page, not my personal page, my business page, it's called George Bruno Luxury Hair Experience. My YouTube channel is called Gray Bailey. My website is georgebruno.com. Thank you for spending time with me. I really, really appreciate it. Cheers.